The sun begins to set over middle Georgia, and folk like myself will be able to rejoice. You know, we vampires, we don't like a lot of sun. We prefer when it's dark. That way it's easier to stalk around in the night. But as you can see, not too bad heading into these trick-or-treat hours. We do have, it looks like, a couple of spotty showers out there off to the east of Washington County, perhaps a couple in western Washington County. It looks like maybe one in the southern parts there of Lawrence and eastern Dodge counties. A warm day, 83 for the high. That is 9 over the average of 74, 55 for this morning's low. Was cooler than I thought we'd get to. On the low of 60 last night. I think I may change it to 59, but either way, still heavily underestimate how cool we'd get. It's just the malls are struggling with the overnight lows right now. Plain and simple. They've overshot it, they've undershot it. You think a couple nights ago we got down to what, 48 and tie the average, and the forecast was like 53, and then after that it's like, oh, we'll get down to about 55. It's, oh no, we're gonna stay at 60, and then last night thought we'd be 60, got down to 55. It's a headache. Let's talk about things that aren't headaches, right? At least they shouldn't be when all goes smoothly. That is trick or treat, all right? 82 as we're, you know, actually it's 6 p.m. now, so a little outdated. We're mainly in the 70s. We'll see some 60s as we continue into the later parts of the evening. Likely as the late stragglers are kind of hanging around, still finishing up their late rounds. 59 degrees for the low. There will be the possibility for some fog. South-southeast wind staying calm around 5 miles per hour. We are mainly expecting upper 50s. I think we could see some mid 50s, and there will probably be some spots to stay over 60 degrees, but we should definitely range in that window there. So as we move forward, the cold front that's been relatively violent with some storms off to the west. Kansas, Oklahoma got hit pretty good yesterday. Mississippi's getting some decent rain today into parts of Alabama, but courtesy of high pressure off to the east, that is stalling this thing out, and we need rain. We do need rain, all right? The new drought monitor has come out, and it is D1, I believe. It's the abnormally dry around most of the state now. So that rain from Helene that we got no longer preventing us from seeing drought return. So we do need some rain. There'll be a couple of shower chances over the weekend, predominantly on Sunday when things are a little cloudier, but it's not going to get cooler, folks. I mean, Sunday might be cooler because of the clouds, but overall, it's going to stay above average. As for the tropics, they're thriving off of that, right? The water's still plenty warm, 60% odds for Area A to develop. If it starts to go northwest, most certainly want to keep an eye on that. And then Area B, right now, 10% odds to develop. So as we move forward, again, mostly clear overhead in terms of the sky. Some fog possible at the surface through tonight into tomorrow. Use your low beam headlights if you have to drive through it in the morning. Partly cloudy tomorrow afternoon. A couple of spotty showers will be possible. And again, some sky clouds tomorrow night with the possibility for some fog. We'll top off at 83 degrees tomorrow. The tomorrow graphic won't load. Your extended forecast is coming up in 10 seconds. Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. I guess if you are, you know, saving money or not needing to turn the heat on, we definitely are supporting that as we go forward, but definitely a little on the warm side as we move into November. I made the joke earlier that we might as well call it September with how the temperatures are looking. We're setting the clocks back on Sunday.